Everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's raining pretty hard where I live and I have a metal roof, so please try and ignore the loud patter of the rain. Today I am going to be installing a new cylinder and piston on my 1985 Kawasaki KLT 160. It's a three-wheeler. I picked it up for $100. Spent a bunch of money in parts, and now the motor locked up when I was trying to start it. So now I actually had the cylinder bored out. So if you look in there, it's all nice and clean. So it's a big bore now. And new piston right there, and nice fresh cylinder. So the first step of doing this is take your base gasket. Make sure your surface is pretty clean. And what I'm gonna do is sorry about my bad videoing skills. I'm using one hand here. Put it right there. Take your cam chain, put it through your gasket, get your piston, there. Alright, so now you have your base gasket on. You're gonna want to take the cylinder, get a little bit of oil, get some oil in there, so when you're putting the piston in for the first time, it doesn't create any deep scratches. Just oil that up. Take a little bit of the oil and put it on the sides of the piston. Alright. I don't have a rag, but you should normally have a rag. Oh, I do have a rag. Wipe your hands off. You don't want that on your hand for too long. Alright, then take your cylinder. Make sure your piston, there's a little arrow on the top, right there. That should always be facing the exhaust port, every time. Take your cylinder, make sure it's all nicely lubed up. Get your cam chain and make sure it goes through, right there. Then make sure the chain, oh, it fell through. Alright, so what, in this situation, take some rope, and after you get your chain, through the hole in the top there, get some rope and tie it, because you do not want your chain falling back into your engine case, because then you'll have to take off all of the case. You'll have to split cases. And then get the rope, tie it up high. I'm just tying it onto the handlebars right here. Boom. Alright, then what you're going to want to do, slide your chain guide through there. Oh no. Compress the rings of your piston. Oh no. I don't know why. Compress the rings of your piston, and it should slide right on in. Just like that. Make sure your gaskets are lined up. And boom! There you go. So now that your cylinder is in, the piston will be able to ride, should be able to ride up and down smoothly in that. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to take you on a quick tour to my shed to get a few different parts. So, what you want to get now is one of the chain guides. You want to get the tensioner. I'm just going to put it in this bucket. So the chain tensioner, the chain guide, and 2 of these bolts. Alright. Back to mine. Alright, so now what you're gonna do is I'm just gonna thread these in right here. There, right like that. Are they threading in? They should be. Yeah, alright, it is. Just try and ignore the rain on the roof. I know it's annoying. I'm not going to tighten these down quite yet, because I want even pressure on all sides of the cylinder. So right now the motor is at top dead center, because if you look in there, you might be able to see a T. I don't know if you can. Probably can't. And you can obviously tell it's at top dead because the cylinder's at the very top. Alright, so thread these bolts in. I'm doing a video. What? YouTube video. Alright. Now, go like that. You should be able to... Yeah. Yeah, the cylinder that goes up and down freely. Okay. Oh no. Alright. Back at top dead. Okay. So, just gonna keep going like that for a little. Okay, so now take your chain guide. I'm just gonna clean that off. Make sure there's no dirt or anything on it. You do not want dirty parts going into your engine, because that would be bad if it did. Alright, and then what you're gonna do is take this, and I believe it goes in like yeah, there's a little oh wait, is that how it goes in? I'm pretty sure. How does it? Maybe I should have thought of that before I installed it. I'm pretty sure it goes, yeah, it goes like that. That slides down in there. And then, yeah, boom, just like that. So now the chain can go on it. It goes on like that. Alright, and then the next step is actually going to be in part 2 of this video, which is going to be cylinder head. I'm going to end this video right after I do the cam chain. So, this is the cam chain tensioner. It goes right in there. As you can see, if you look down in there, I'll show you. It's actually kind of cool how it works. So, if you look in here, you see that little spring right there? It's pushing this closer to that one. So the chain is more tight. Hence the name, the cam chain tensioner. Alright.